Greetings, Bib family. Listen, I'm struggling with something right now. So I have this wish list, my superintendent's wish list for the holidays, and took this to Santa and some other folks, and apparently they can't help me with these, but I believe you can. So I want to take some time to share with you at this end of the year my superintendent's wish list. And I believe that there's a way that all of you can help out in making these happen. Here we go. Number one, I want a 90% graduation rate. We just scored at 87.07%. As I look at our numbers in terms of how our students are performing and the opportunities that we have to get students across the stage successfully, we are so close. And I know that we can achieve a 90% graduation rate. I need your help on that one though. Number two, I want a 15% increase in students scoring proficient and above in the English language arts and mathematics portions of the end of grade assessment. So I took a look at the numbers again, and I look at students who scored fairly close to proficient. We had a lot of students scoring developing, a great deal of students who scored in beginning as well, and I see the opportunity for students to move from developing to proficient with the right level of focus at home, in the rec center, in the churches, as well as at school. Number three, I want beginning learner status scoring to be cut in half. In some cases, we have 40 to almost 50% of our students who scored at the beginner level, either on the math portion or the English language arts portion of our end of grade assessment. I want that cut in half. I'm just thinking about the fact that students are in our schools spending great time doing great things. And I think if we can combine that with what happens at the home and outside of school and really get our students to dig in, they can see themselves grow well past beginning level learner status on the test. Number four, I want fights cut in half. I really want fights gone, period, because school is just not the place to fight. There's nothing that we teach or do that promotes fighting. But I want to be honest with myself in that I know some students are just not prepared in a snap of a finger to stop from resorting to violence. So I want to see that number cut in half. Number five, I want all of our referrals for students failing to follow directions to be cut in half. And that's a simple one in my personal opinion, because I think every student has within himself or herself to follow instructions that are given by a professional inside our buildings. I know you want the same thing at your churches, in your rec centers, in the parks, in your homes. We want the same thing inside the school buildings where we are trying to change the world one child at a time. Number six, for second semester, I want 0 weapons in our buildings. We do not promote the use of weapons the same way that you don't. And there is no reason and no justification for any child to possess a weapon in one of our buildings. And I want to be able to report to you that our students decided in this second semester that the school is not the place to bring weapons, and that we had 0 weapons. Number 7, I want all parents to know the top 5 academic things they should know and keep up with. I want you to go to my podcast, because I reiterated those 5 things, and I've also shared those with every community during our most recent Student Success Expos. It is so important for you to know those 5 things. We will publish those on our website to make sure that you know. But I need for every parent to not only know those, but to keep up with them. And I believe that if you keep up with these top 5 academic things, you're going to find yourself more engaged and involved, asking the right questions, and your child will be even more successful. All of my bus drivers, all of my counselors, my school social workers, my cafeteria workers, my counselors, my teachers, my paraprofessionals, my assistant principals, my principals, everybody in central office, everybody who supports them, our school resource officers, everybody who works for this district, our mechanics, our custodians, everybody. I want for everybody to maintain the course. We are some of the hardest working people in this whole world. I think we're underappreciated for what we do to help this world out. But I need for all of you, my wish is that you maintain this course. And I hope that as we get more people to help out with this wish list, that we can find even more fruits from all the labor that we put forth every single day. So look, this is my superintendent's wish list. But all I want you to do is ask yourself on this list, how can I help? Whether it is touching one child, having a group of children, asking more questions, getting more engaged and involved, how can I help? And I believe that if we can help these things happen, you watch what happens to the city of Macon. It's my wish list. You got it. Love you.